Okay, so in this video we're going to be talking about how to use percentages to find the original amount of money given a specific portion of it. So in this case, for example, we're told to determine the original amount if 5% of that amount is $45. So the first thing to do in these cases is to convert the percentage into a decimal. So we know that 5% is the same as 5 over 100, which is the same as 1 on 20, which is going to be the same as 0.05. So this would be 5% expressed as a decimal. Now, if we read the question very carefully, we are told that the original amount, that 5% of the original amount is equal to $45. So basically, 0.05 multiplied by the original amount X is going to be equal to $45. And now we want to find the original amount, so we just rearrange this equation. So we're going to have 45 on 0.05. And then if we plug that into our calculator, that's going to come down as $900. And we can always check that this is the correct answer simply by multiplying this by 0.05, and we should go back to $45. Another way you can do this is, say you didn't have a calculator and you wanted to do it in your head very quickly, then all you would need to do is you would need to keep the percentage in terms of just the fraction. So in this case, we just grab the simplest fraction here, which is 1 on 20, make it equal to $45, and now we simply multiply this by 20. So we're gonna get X is equals to 20 times 45. Well, that's gonna be adding a 0, multiplying by 2, that's $900. And that's how you would get that. Now let's do some other examples involving these fractions. So for the first one, we're told find the original amount if 10% is $12. So once again, we're gonna convert this to a decimal, or in fact, we're just gonna leave it as a fraction. So we're gonna write 1/10 of the original amount is gonna be $12. We rearrange the equation such that X is $120. So that's your final answer. We're gonna do the same here. So we're gonna have 0.03, which is the same as 3 on 100. And now we're gonna say 3 over 100 of times X is going to be equal to $9. So now we multiply both sides by 100. So this becomes 3X equals to $900. And we now divide both sides by 3. So this becomes 300. So this is our final answer here. For this one, we're going to do the same. So 0.9 is the same as 9 on 10. And now we say 9 on 10 of X is going to be equal to $0.18. Multiply both sides by 10. So that's going to become 9X equals to 1.8. And now we divide both sides by 9. So we're going to get X is going to be equal to $0.2, or basically just 20 cents. So we can just write the 0 here just to make sure that those are cents that we're dealing with. And now for the last one, we're going to do 35%. So in this case, I'm just going to represent it as a decimal. So 0.35 of X is going to be equal to $140. And then we're going to have X is going to be equal to 140 over 0.35. And I'm gonna put that in my calculator, and that's gonna give me the value $400. So hopefully now you feel more comfortable with finding the original amount given some percentage of it, and it's pretty straightforward once you know how to set up the equation, and then it's just a matter of solving that simple algebraic equation to find the original amount of money.